This lighting kind of sucks. Hold on. Well, that's better. Kind of. Oh god, now that this thing's moving. Stop moving! There we go. So I got these new jeans, but I might need to get them tailored. I'll show you guys the bottoms. So this is tucked, this is untucked, as you can very obviously see. I feel like they're made for tall people, these jeans, and I'm obviously not, so I'm a little concerned that they're too big and like baggy. Like maybe I need to get them tailored. And like it could be a look. Like, you know, like it could be like a look, like a baggy jeans look, but I feel like it's not an intentional baggy. It's like a, but then when I sit, see how like comfortable they are? See? Like now they're fitted and they're comfortable, which is good. And like I'm not cutting in the belly here. This is a little too big though. That's a little too big. So I'm feeling like maybe I need to get them tailored. Then when I stand up, they're all like bunched. If I just pull them down, which I have to do with a lot of my jeans. I mean, they look good. What do you think, Sable? Go get it. Anyways, comment down below. Oh, this thing's kind of annoying sometimes because it's quite frigid. Is that the right word? Okay. The other thing I want to do today, in case I can't film much else today, is I'm going to do another discussion vlog. Someone asked on one of my YouTube videos, I can't remember your name, but this girl's from India, and I'm assuming it's a she. If I remembered the name, I'd probably know. But anyways, he or she asked me to give tips for dancers and like how to improve as a dancer. So for me, the biggest thing that I find is obviously taking your ballet classes. I think a minimum of 3 to 4 times a week is necessary because ballet is the foundation of all dance. Everything that you need in every other dance style in terms of like control and understanding how your body works and training your muscles to do certain things, you can't really have that without ballet. It's the most important thing. I used to go to a dance studio that would let us like kind of skip our ballet classes because to them what was more important was choreographing the dances for competition. It was like competition dances were the most important thing, which I think was I don't think it was a mistake. My training was nowhere near what it should have been at the age that I was at. And so when I switched studios, I ended up taking ballet classes, and that was the most important class. Like I couldn't skip a class. That was a big thing. And maybe that's another tip is go to your classes. Even if you're coming home from school and you feel tired and maybe your studio lets you skip classes if you have a lot of homework or you're just not feeling it that night, if that's gonna be your attitude towards dance, then it's never gonna happen for you because you're never going to improve rather, because if you're comfortable just staying stagnant and taking a break whenever you feel like it, then you're never going to improve. It's so important to push yourself in a safe way whenever you feel the least available, if that makes sense. So when you're like, I'm not down for this, I have no energy for this, if you can push yourself and then improve in that state, then you'll be able to do it in any state. And I hope that makes sense. If you're gonna commit to taking 4 ballet classes a week and then a jazz class, a tap class, contemporary, acro, all these other classes, if you're gonna commit to all of these classes, then you have to commit to every single one of those classes in order to improve. That's the only way it will work. And then not just showing up to class physically, but also mentally. You have to be able to show up to class and be ready to work hard. Sable, he's obsessed with this bag of apples. What was I saying? Yes, commit mentally. So when you show up to class, you're ready to work hard, work very, very hard. You're ready to push through any mental blocks that you have. So if you're telling yourself, oh, I'm not strong enough yet, I don't really want to be here, I feel like I'm a failure, or whatever, you're just feeling off that day, you push yourself, you push through it anyways, and you work hard and you dedicate yourself and your energy, not only for the sake of your own training, but also for the sake of your team, because everyone else is showing up to class, everyone else is there. My dance teacher always used to say, you're only as strong as the weakest person in the room. So if there's one dancer in your company who is not working as hard, they're not nailing their turns, they're not getting their jumps, and they're not putting the work in to improve, then that means you are all as strong as that dancer. Not as strong as your strongest dancer, but as strong as your weakest dancer. And so if you are the person who is, you know, struggling with those things, it's up to you to take the time after class or to go to your teacher and ask for more help. When you're at home, don't just sit on the couch and do nothing. Maybe if you're working on flexibility, you can be doing your homework while sitting in the split. I used to use like a kitchen island at my parents' house. I used to use it as a bar and practice my bar, practice my développé. That is how you improve, is just practice and constant dedication. At any point that you have the time, you're giving that time to your improvement, to your technique, to memorizing something. A lot of the times people think that once they get a move or they get a technical element, like for example, if you've been working on your triple pirouettes and you get it for the first time, you think, sweet, now I have my triple pirouettes. That's not true. You got it once, but that you have to be able to do it like 10 times in a row without anything going wrong, without hopping, without your shoulders in your ears, without your arms drooping, without your heel dropping. You have to get it solid 10 times in a row in order for you to justify that you now have that triple pirouette. That's my rule. That has always been my rule. And so until you can reach or achieve that, you don't have them. That's my opinion. But that doesn't mean you never will have them. It just means you have to work towards that. It's the same kind of thing with life. Just because you've accomplished something on a fluke or by coincidence doesn't mean that you're now a master at that thing. I'm giving a little advice video on dance.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay, bye. So yeah, those are my tips. I hope that they help. I can't think of anything else right now, but if you want to hear more, or if there's something that I talked about that you want me to expand on, comment down below, and hopefully I can help you guys.